Welcome back to Girl Talk. Well, we've been having a great time again here at Bella Domicile. We sure do love coming here because the folks, hint, hint, are so great. And I'm excited because we're going to talk about spring cleaning, which is very much needed, and a little bit about how storage can obviously impact some of those things. This is Kate Paulus, a designer here at Bella Domicile, and we're so glad to have you, or to be here with you.
Yes.
Love being here. Okay. So we talked a little bit when we opened the show about where we were in terms of our spring cleaning, and some of us had a lot of work to do. So you can help us out here. Talk to us first about some of the things that you can help when you're designing a space to help people kind of stay neat.
Yeah, so especially with kitchens, there are a lot of different accessories, different storage solutions that we have that we can implement in your design from the get-go. So a lot of people ask about their cooking styles. If they use a lot of spices, that's one of our number one accessories is going to be a spice pullout, or a spice drawer. So the spice drawer, it utilizes a drawer. You open it up and it has different levels, different tiers, and that's where you store your spices. A lot of people like that because it's at the correct height when you're cooking. You can put it right next to your range or your cooktop. So it's just very
And then
convenient.
you can see everything because it's at different levels.
Exactly.
So you're not just trying to guess which color top goes to which spice. That's what I do right now.
So these are those skinny drawers that I've
So
seen?
this one you'd actually do just like you would a silverware drawer, just a horizontal drawer. Open it up, and then we have the different tiers on that.
Okay.
We do have another option, very similar to what you were talking about, that we call a spice pull-out. So that would actually pull straight out, and then you have the different tiers going vertical, that you can also have spice storage.
Yeah, I like that too. And I would have everything faced perfectly.
Well, of course.
Matching spice bottles and everything.
Exactly.
They would all be really fancy for Jess's kitchen.
That's right.
So is this something, I'm curious, I have a pretty small kitchen, not much storage, but like to cook and use a lot of spices. Is that something you can add to a kitchen that's already set up?
Exactly. So
Okay.
they make spice pullouts that are only 6 inches in width.
Wow.
And so you can fit them in 6-inch spaces all the way up to 9 to 12-inch. So it just depends on how big your kitchen is, and we can definitely fit one in for you.
Yeah.
That's my favorite answer. Thank you.
Just the salt and the pepper. Do you have a 2 pull-out? That's even. Well, and mine right now, I have the roundabout thing, so I need your help because they always fall in the back, and it's really annoying, and I have to guess what's what.
Yep.
Okay.
That explains a lot.
That explains why none of my cooking involves spices. All
We
right.
need color coding. We need no roundabouts for Jessa.
Let's talk a little bit about under the sink. This can be a tough spot for a lot of us.
Yeah, so under the sink, obviously, with your plumbing pipes, you don't have room for shelves. So instead of having a normal cabinet with a shelf, we have different pull-out accessories that you can fit underneath either side of your sink, depending on where your garbage disposal is.
Okay.
And it actually pulls right out, and it's a little caddy that you can take out of the cabinet and take with you to wherever you're cleaning.
That's
great.
a smart idea.
And this is a retrofit, again, kind of like what Emily was asking. So I don't need to redo my cabinets or my anything.
No, I mean, honestly, if we just came in and you have your kitchen as is, we could just install one of those as well.
Oh,
That's great.
Yeah.
Good,
That's great.
Good spring cleaning idea.
one size fits all kind of situation. For
Exactly.
any
Yep.
kitchen.
Sink bases are usually anywhere from 33 to 36 inches wide, so we can fit one.
So it's kind of a standard.
Yeah,
standard sizes.
Most sink bases are.
Okay.
So it's not hopeless if you're under your sink is a mess.
It is.
No one has to know, but Kate will come in and
She'll
take
come
care of
and
you.
fix it. Another thing I struggle with too in my, again, small kitchen and liking to cook is, you have to obviously chop when you're cooking, right?
Yes.
A lot of different size knives for different kinds of vegetables or meats that you're cutting. So how do you arrange this so it's like safe and out of the way but available for when you want to cook?
Yeah, so one of my new favorite accessories that we actually put in our new display, so we'll be unveiling that shortly, but it's a countertop knife block.
Okay.
It's called the S-Box, and it's actually a cutout in your countertop, and you tap it, and it rises up, and that's where your knives are.
It's like magic. That's so cool.
Yeah, and it's nice because of kids. You don't have it lower. You just have it on your countertop.
Out of sight, out of mind, too.
Exactly.
It's not out in the open.
Yeah,
So I think
like
that's
most people
really
have
smart.
just their knife box they put on the counter.
Yeah.
This is actually inside, so it kind of hides and conceals them.
Very clever.
Yeah.
Favorite answer, number 2.
And there's other ones too. I mean, we have ones similar to what's behind us that pulls out.
Yeah.
And so it's on top of the countertop again. You can put them if you have only like a 3-inch strip. You can put a narrow one. I just caution if you have kids, it's always best to kind of put them. The higher the knives, the better.
Yep.
I think that's what I like about the countertop version because
Yep.
kids can still pull a drawer open or
Exactly.
or a pull-out kind of thing.
Yep.
So.
And they will. They'll find it. Yeah.
Yeah, those child locks help.
So while we're on still talking kitchens and such, I want to talk about like the pantry in the big picture, right?
Yes.
So a lot of us need some help in the pantry. You know, if you have a smaller pantry, I guess no matter the size, because you can fill up even a big pantry and get disorganized. Things tend to go to the back. You're always kind of rearranging, trying to pull things forward as
Yep.
needed. What can you do to help us with the big pantries?
Yeah, so definitely, again, one of our most common accessories are going to be roll-out drawers. And they come in different heights. And what they are, if you have a pantry unit that's 24 inches deep, sometimes it's really hard to reach what's in the back of the pantry. And so these are actually serve as drawers that you put in your pantry as tall as you want, and you roll it out and so you can easily reach what's in the back.
That makes so much more sense because
Yes.
you do have that nice depth.
Yeah.
But it doesn't do you any good if
You can't reach it.
yeah, everything's buried or you can't
Yeah.
reach
What
it.
you do, Janet, is you turn your head to the side and do like this, and it's fine.
And then everything in front falls off. That's what
Right,
happens when I do that.
exactly. Or even in the
You know
past,
you've done it.
Oh gosh.
I've maybe put I don't know, like a riser so I can see things.
Yes.
But then you're wasting that space.
Right. So this is the best way. You utilize all the space that you have, that 24-inch depth, but you can actually see everything. And since it does have different heights in the front, it has that lip, so things aren't going to fall right off. So we
Love
have
that.
a larger, higher lip. If you have like tall cereal boxes versus your canned goods, you're going to want a shorter one.
Yeah. Clever.
Smart. I
Yeah,
love all
they are
these
very
ideas.
smart here.
Okay.
Exactly. It makes me excited to organize.
Now, real quick before we go, what's the rollout?
So that is exactly what we were just talking about.
okay, that is
so,
what that
yep,
is. Okay, we
exactly.
already
But there
covered
is
that.
a pull-out pantry, and that's typically if you have a little bit narrower of a space, and it's similar to the spice storage on the base that you pull out. It can be tall, and then it has different heights, so it's more of a vertical pantry unit.
So many good storage ideas.
I know.
There's some other ones maybe we'll talk about another time too. But this is fun. I like talking about cleaning. Thanks, Kate, for having us.
Yes, you're welcome.
Fabulous to be here. Thanks to all of our guests for joining us today. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Girl Talk.